We're making water.
I'm Brooke, and this is Braden. We have 2 kids and 2 dogs, Rooney, Penn, Frazier, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster. Good morning, everyone. Day 7, maybe, of the quarantine. That I think will go much longer. Oh my gosh, I have raccoon eyes. We were outside in the sunshine all day yesterday. And despite sunscreen, I still managed to give myself raccoon eyes. That used to be like a thing. It used to be cool when I was in high school. I'm gonna go back in and do some editing, so stay tuned.
And one pajama pants off. And then these pants off. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. So in the morning, we come up here and we shut off the generator. We'll shut off all the power. Wait about 5 minutes to let everything cool down. And then during that time, we'll go ahead and check on the water. So right now, here's the water right here. It means we need some more water. That's a little bit too low.
I thought you were gonna make it.
Check this one here. We're good. This one, we're always good.
Wait,
One's gray water, one's black water. Last night we made a little bit of water.
but why not a lot of water?
Well, because I didn't want to leave it on as I was sleeping. We're making water. It's about 40 gallons an hour. So right now it's making water, and we can tell down here in this little obscure place, we can see the water being made, and it's about 250 parts per million salt. So that tastes good. You won't taste any salts in there at all. So parts per million is how much salt or salinity is in each million particles. Brooke, you're asking me questions that I don't know, but I do know that 200 parts per million cannot taste the salt in there. The military will go all the way up to, I've been told from the water maker man, The military will use water up to 900 parts per million. And he thinks that you can't really tell anything under 600 parts per million. So those are kind of the numbers. And so with using the water maker, you're going to tell a difference with the water in the shower. It's going to feel soft. The washing machine, the clothes come out a little bit better. And the most important, you can tell when you wash the boat. So the soft water is a lot better for the wax on the boat, and you don't have to dry it. So they're not going to have any watermarks at all for the outside of the boat. A lot of the docks with the big sport fishing boats and things will have soft water makers on the docks because they know that they got to hose off every single time, and it saves them a lot of time not to have to dry. And a lot of the new Dometic water makers, and I'm sure other brands do it too, have a soft water feature in their water maker, so they can take the dock water and turn it into soft water without running the full the full setup that you would to be able to suck the water out of the ocean. So if you're at a marina and you still want soft water, but you don't really like the water at the marina, you just hook your water maker up to the dock water and get it that way. So overall, we do prefer the soft water. Dog bowl. It's time to read. I think that it's tough just not knowing what to do, though. I'd go to a marina, but I understand the perspective that germs are spread at marinas because there's a lot of transient traffic where they're coming in and out of the marina. I don't want to get sick in a place that I don't know. It's just kind of a tough decision. And then being here, we can do all these water activities that we know are safe as long as we don't get hurt.
This resort, but we talked to our friends and they just mentioned, well, then you got to tell the kids they can't do the slides and they can't do this and they can't do that. At least at Anchor, you can go and buzz around on the tender, and you can go tubing and kneeboarding and wakeboarding. It's just really hard to know what to do. Truly, when you have this freedom, like when you're in a house, well, I'm just going to stay home and my house doesn't move, so you don't have to make that decision. You're on a boat, you don't know if you're being fearful or if you're being smart by staying put. That's where it comes to play, is we could leave and go to the Bahamas, but is that a smart decision, or do we end up just getting ourselves in a bigger mess where we know when we're here, we're safe? At least we think we are. So, yeah, I think the media blows this way out of proportion. They don't help with the panic, but at the same time, it is a real problem. People are getting sick. People we know are going to start getting sick. We don't want it to be us. Like, they say it's mild, but something that I learned is they're saying mild cases to moderate cases just mean that you don't need oxygen. Granted, that's not true for everyone. I'm sure there's a lot of asymptomatic people, and there's people that just don't get super sick with it, right? But we're hearing that it's pretty miserable. It's more miserable than the flu. Braden loves getting the flu. Braden, tell him what kind of flu you had a couple years ago. Where are you going? Don't fall in. So we're trying to get some schoolwork done, huh, Rue? But we're like trying to find new places to do schoolwork because we're all having a really hard time focusing today. Don't you think, Rooney? Like, we just can't focus. Like, I feel like Braden was literally just wandering around the boat like an hour ago, just pacing. And I'm like, what in the heck are you doing? And he just said, I'm anxious. Like, I don't know what to do. As like, you know, a parent, what's the best for the kids? What's the best for you and I? Like, what do we do? Where do we go? And so we're sitting here. I'm reading with Rooney, and we are reading a little bit school books, and then we're gonna try to brave going to the grocery store. And I honestly feel like we're like in a zombie movie, and we're gonna go get like supplies, but we're just gonna go get some groceries. We're making sure that we are just fully stocked at all times if we can be. Not overkill, but just kind of like what we normally have, because we're eating all 3 meals at home right now. And yeah, we're at Anchor. And we are deciding what the heck we're gonna do.
And I'm trying to go with the candle.
Yeah, and
with my foot.
And we're doing important girl things, huh, Rooney?
Mm-hmm.
We hid from the boys so we could get some nail time.
Yeah, that's what I just. Hello.
Yeah, so we're not being bothered right now.
Because he would say, "Can you do my Hot Wheels?"
Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Pretty exciting stuff. We're gonna go to the grocery store. We'll see how it is. Wonder if they're gonna have anything or if we're gonna be low on everything there still. So we haven't been for about 2 weeks or so we'll see how it goes. We'll bring you with us.
I realize it might be a little weird or boring to bring you all to the grocery store with us. But I'm putting this in our weekly episode because I want to remember how the grocery stores looked at this time, how it felt, what I wore, what I bought. I want to remember this. So you're coming grocery shopping with us, dang it.
I'm just gonna put the gloves on. What was that? Who am I?
Michael.
People think I'm crazy, but this makes it easier. Do we want, and I have all these gloves. Can you tell everyone why I have all these gloves? Wait, these aren't from my...
These are engine room gloves.
Oh, these are from the engine room?
Yeah.
For by the foot?
Yeah.
Is there like a big box for your guys? Here's a 12-pack.
And can we get Gushers?
Gushers? Dad, what do you think? Gushers? This is gluten-free. Chili's easy. Can I put it in here? Chicken broth. Stay in the middle, please. Someone say this is the worst case of cooties the world's ever seen, or the biggest game of cooties.
Don't get it.
I wanted drinks. Just those are my comforts. Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, stuff like that. Heavy cream, berries, which we got, butter, and then I wanted tortillas. So butter, berries, cream, sour cream. We needed another thing. Tortillas.
Okay.
Those are things we're going through pretty quick. Don't be that many. Like, will you eat these? I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, I like mushrooms raw.
I guess I'll eat, crazy, look at that. pasta?
Yeah, let's get some. It's the only pasta there is. Pasta is definitely a good seller. No pasta left. No pasta.
Do you need any meat? Get all the ice cream. It's all gone. Make it easier. I need 2 hands.
So we just got a bunch of grocery shopping done. And it feels just odd in there. We do such a good job at really staying isolated out on the boat. We really haven't come in.
It feels weird to be around people, to be honest.
And it feels like a cheat day, doesn't it?
It just feels uncomfortable. It's dumb. It shouldn't be, but it is. It's just, I don't know. Everyone feels like it. You can tell. Everyone feels weird in there. It's just not.
People in masks, people in gloves, and a bunch of normal people too. There still is a bunch of people just shopping like normal.
Very few.
Yeah.
Not a bunch, really.
Yeah.
How did you even spot that?
What do you say?
It's a real outside.
There, you know how like when you were young, your parents went and drove and looked at real estate? Well, we drive around and look at we walk around and look at boats. And we designed the perfect yacht in our mind.
Mom,
What?
that one's really cute on the back.
Oh yeah. The kids spot the
It has been a long but meaningful week together as a family. The kids have been the biggest educators of all. They've reminded us what it's like to live in the moment. I've also realized how a simple smile from a stranger can go a very long way. People are good. At the end of the night, we walk the docks with the kids, and if we're anywhere near a marina, I make the kids read boat names as part of their essential homeschooling, of
You guys like
course.
this tender here? This is a nice tender, huh?
plus 24 plus 24 plus 24.
What? If you put all those pluses in the
A million.
Bernie. Bernie,
What do you think of this one?
what do you think of this one?
Isn't he tender?
The whole top is open, huh? What do you think of it?
There's actually tenders on the tender. It's really fat.
There are tenders up
It's
there. I've
really
never noticed
fat
that.
and a long. It's really fat and long.
It's really fat and long. It looks like a ferry.
Yeah.
Do you think it looks like a ferry, like a Block Island ferry? Captain, would you like? Ooh, I'm going. Good.
Yeah.
But you need hands and make them ready.
What if we keep them up hot? What about if we keep them up hot? What if we get a long time together? What about we make a toy room where all room is just bed, and all the toys is up in the toy room.
Mom, did you see the gym in that boat?
I didn't see it, but I have a feeling they have like surveillance. I don't want to be a creep like peeking into Tiger Woods' boat.
I did.
I feel like a weirdo.
I did hear a story at the marina about someone taking a picture of that boat that got asked to leave. To be careful.
Well, it is named privacy. So.
Well, they do have the very first spot on the dock now. They normally have the end spot.
As always, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you all next week.